John, we really didn't get an opportunity to talk to you after the game the other day. What was your impression of what happened defensively?
It was tough. I got to the point where we kind of just tried to do anything. This didn't work. Well, let's do an all-out blitz. That didn't work. Okay, let's do something that we didn't even have in the game plan. And it's tough when it gets like that. And what we said before is these spread teams is it takes one guy and it's an 80-yard play, and that happened a lot.
Coach Embry said he applied or appealed to your pride. Considering how difficult the season has been for you guys, does that even have any effect, or how has that been received?
I mean, you just got to see the positive in it, if there is one, and yeah, you got to put your pride on the back seat a little bit and look to the young guys and to the future and what you can do now, and as an individual, you kind of just reach back to the core of those who are the seniors and old guys, and that's really all you can do is try and bring up the new guys and do everything you can to finish on a good note.
You played a lot of football with Will Perichek. Have you seen some sort of change in him this year? And if so, what is that?
He's always been intense. I think he's, raised his voice a little bit more. He's a little more vocal, at least on the defense. And, in team meetings, he always has a good speech. You never think he's that charismatic, and so it's kind of funny. But he's so intelligent, and what he says, he can relate to everybody. So just having his voice in there has been a lot and a big difference.
As a senior, your last 2 home games, there's only so much you can impose your will on others to help you get to a win, and you've been doing it all year to try and bring the kids, the younger players up. But now it's almost to a point of desperation to win one this year and to not be the team that couldn't. Do you do anything different in practice? As it's been all talked about, do you do anything different personally in your game prep? But you're always so intense anyway. What goes through your mind with all this?
Well, you definitely can't take a step back. No matter how hard it's been, you always got to – you don't have a choice. I think Coach Embry always tells us that. We don't have a choice. You have to come and prepare as hard as you have, prepare to be coached as hard as you have. And, if you've thrown something on the wall and it hasn't stick yet, then maybe you try something different. I know this week we're meeting a little bit after dinner, extra, as players. We tried that earlier, but we're going to go back to that and see what we can do. And a lot of it is on, these young guys. We have so many young guys playing, and you try and make them understand, what it means to be a senior. And it's hard when you're that young because you're always thinking about next year. So just keep trying to emphasize that, and it's really it's in themselves, and they have to take self-responsibility to. And I'm not saying they don't. I think they do, and they want to win, and they care. So we just gotta keep emphasizing that and working as hard as we have.